Hey, good morning. It's Mike Zschunke at Berkshire Hathaway Homes and Shift One Properties in Scottsdale, Arizona. Friday morning market chat with Mike. What do we have? We're going to talk about residential. We're going to talk about commercial. We're going to talk about the economy and the all-important jobs report this morning. So first, residential. Case-Shiller came out this week. And remember, Case-Shiller is a 3-month moving average with a 2-month lag. It's a decent number. All the economists follow it. But that shows that prices are that came out and said prices are pretty flat. You know, we want to look at where we are today. If you look at November home prices in Maricopa County, prices are up 3.5% over last year. Well, it's just about the same as the rate of inflation right now. But 80% of homes are under 2,500 square feet. So as prices have come up, we're not looking at like luxury over $1 million, under $1 million. We're kind of looking now at 2,500 square feet. Bigger than that is a better look at luxury homes. So if you look at that, over 2,500 square feet, prices are up 6.2%. So the luxury market's moving. It just comes back to supply and demand. You know, they're not as worried about interest rates and things like that, market movement. It goes down to supply and demand more. Be careful when you're looking at statistics, average versus median. Average sold price is $632,000 in Maricopa County. That's because the luxury market's moving. Median, that's half prices over, half prices under, is about $440,000. So we're back to, you know, last May of 22 was the all-time high. We are back to kind of like September, $440,000 median home price. That's half sold higher than that, half sold lower than that. Seller concessions, last month, November, was about $9,500. Sales over $1.5 million were about 45 to 50% cash. So, you know, the M1 money supply, that's the number figure as dollars in people's pockets. Liquid currency. That's still record high. That's $20 trillion. So there's a lot of cash out there. New home builders have been seeing some great earnings. I don't know if you follow that market much at all, but Toll Brothers CEO Douglas Yearling, I think his name is, or Yearly, he says they're seeing an average of 31% down payments on new homes. And, you know, they're able to buy down the rate, so that makes it attractive. Actually, I don't know if you saw a post earlier in the week. I've been kind of disappointed in the quality of new home builds lately, the big builders. But we went over to Adair Canyon and saw a couple new models. Got into a broker preview, and it was pretty nice. Adair Canyon's right over the hill here in Fountain Hills. You know, it's not much further. It's 5 minutes on the other side of the Scottsdale Fountain Hills border. It's beautiful, and I'm going to say they've really stepped up their game in quality. They got some nice plans, even some basement homes, some walkout basement homes. So give us a call if you're interested in that. The Cromford Report, it's a local market, real estate market analysts, Tina Tambor and Michael Orr. They say the markets are pretty balanced. You know, we're not in the crazy seller's market, but we're not in a buyer's market yet. A little bit on the outer lying areas, the Buckeyes, the Tolosans. Apache Junction, I don't know. I'm hearing Apache Junction is pretty busy. I know they're putting like 5,000 houses out there. But I don't follow that market a whole lot. It's beautiful out there. We hike in the Superstitions all the time. But the general market overall is pretty balanced, pretty flat. Seasonality in the Scottsdale, Phoenix metro area. Historically, it's a good time to buy. You know, sellers that have been on the market, price too high, sellers want to sell by the year end. Buyers they're here, but not like January when Barrett Jackson comes into town. And January through March, the golf tournament, there's a lot of buyers then. So if you're looking now, if you're out, you can probably get yourself a deal. And, you know, like I always say, if you like something, make an offer. You know, an asking price is just that. It's an asking price. I'm starting to see more, you know, we work the $1 million, $1.5 million. I'm seeing some closes this last week, $100,000 under asking price. So Again, asking price is just that. It's an asking price, and it's not the same as if you see asking prices coming down. That doesn't mean sales prices are coming down. Sales prices are actually going up, staying fairly level, but sellers are anxious to sell. So if you're looking to buy this time of year, not a bad idea. There's less competition and sellers are anxious. If you're looking to sell, buyers are out there, and I don't know, maybe everybody's looking for a deal these days, but there's buyers here. They want to get in by year end. So it's always an interesting time of year here in Scottsdale, where the other parts of the country slow down with the snow. It was 82 degrees yesterday, so cold at night. I think it was 50 on our run this morning, but let's see. Commercial, still working on that big deal, shopping center deal. Had some little hiccups yesterday. Everybody got excited again. I take pride in being calm. I think my first job out of college on Board of Trade taught me some good training. Don't get excited. Let's just look at the facts, find a solution, and we're all good now there. We got everybody on the same table. I can't stress enough, residential, commercial, investment, get your financing in order first. 100%. There's another deal we're working on, and my clients might miss out because they didn't have their financing paperwork in order. And it's going to, we're still going to try and get it, but they're not going to get the same deal now as they would have last week. It's unfortunate, but we'll work on it. We'll see. But anyway, get your financing in order first. If you need help with that, give us a call. We work with some really good brokers or banks. There's a lot of options out there. I think I saw somewhere in Maricopa County, first-time homebuyers are getting a $5,000 grant from Orion Mortgage. I think. Don't quote me on that, but have a conversation. Let's see if we can make it work. Commercial banks are not lending. It's a tight market. So a lot of private money is having to step in. There's $1.5 trillion in commercial debt that's going to come due before the end of 2025. Like I've said in the past, commercial properties are financed short term. It's not your 30-year fix. So they have 5 and 10 years. So those are all financed at 2-3%. They're going to have to refinance those commercial properties at today's rates. It's going to cost them some money, and they may not even be able to because the liquidity is so tight. But boy, they're still building here in the Phoenix area. Scottsdale, new one I saw. 1.2 million square feet. I don't even know if the public knows about it. The public's not going to be real happy about it. Pima Road and 101. 1.2 million square feet of industrial project. So ASM, another company, they're building $300 million headquarters on Scottsdale Road and 101. There's a $1 billion mixed-use project just north of Carolyn. It's going to be, that whole live, work, play things. It's $1 billion. Honor Health battled it out a few months ago. They're going to start breaking ground. They paid almost $2 million an acre for 48 acres at a state land auction a few months ago. But, they're building, and a lot of it's private money. So commercials, they're booming. And when the people are Peoria, they've got an airport application. That northwest Phoenix area, it's growing fast. So just pay attention to if you're looking to invest, follow the flows. See what permits are being issued. See what's out there, and follow the population flows. Follow the money. If there's a lot of big industrial or commercial permits, they're going to need housing. So Peoria with that airport application, that's going to be interesting to watch. So if you're looking for an investment property or to buy some land, might not be a bad area. Of course, you got to get in on it first, but give us a call. We're happy to talk that over with you. Economy. When I was on the Board of Trade, biggest day of the month was the jobs report. No question. It's the biggest economic indicator. It was always a fun day on the Board of Trade floor in the Euro pit there. But unemployment dropped to 3.4%. Down 3.6, not a huge number, but it just shows this economy is humming along. Bonds went up a little bit right off the bat, and stocks dropped. I think they've all settled up again. Actually, let's see. Yeah, they've come back a little bit. But everybody's talking about these rate cuts, but nobody can tell me why they expect rate cuts, except the fact that rates are too high. You know, we've become a global economy. China's having some economic issues. Are they going to start selling U.S. bonds to finance their own? Japan, they're talking about raising interest rates in the first time forever. Japan's a big holder of U.S. bonds. Are they going to start selling those if the Japanese bond becomes attractive? I don't know, but there's a lot going on. You know, markets are like a ship. They don't move overnight. So if you're trying to time the market, you can't. I'm still in the game that I still think that rates are here. They're where they are. Maybe settle down a little bit. I think that 6-7%, maybe even 8% is going to be the new norm. And, you know, mortgage rates are based off of the bond market. You need 4 or 5% return on a 10-year bond to have a functioning economy. So, I don't know. You know, in 1971, what were rates? 7.33. If you waited for rates to drop to buy real estate, you were going to wait 20 years until rates dropped below that 7.33, and you missed out on the housing appreciation. 22 years, so you missed out. So again, you can't time the market. If you need a place to live, or you do need a place to live, everybody needs a roof over their head. You like the house, you see yourself living there, make an offer. You know, like I said, an asking price is just an asking price. Let's get the ball rolling and have a conversation. An investment property, you know, you've got to sharpen your pencil a little bit more now, but if the numbers work for you, jump on it. You don't know what's going to happen 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years from now. Real estate's a long-term game. You know, flipping, that's pretty high risk. I would say house flipping is one of the riskiest investments out there. But real estate's a long-term game, so you can't time the market. You know, if you like something, put in an offer. So and there's a lot of cash out there. Like I said, that M1 money supply, it's $20 trillion. There's a lot of cash out there right now. So give us a call. Every situation's different. You know, if you want to buy or sell residential, commercial land, let's sit down. Let's have a conversation. Let's see how we can help you out. We provide more personalized service, private client service. And, you know, one day we're looking at $150,000 condos. Next day we're looking at $5 million commercial buildings. So we're kind of all over the board, but we have the business background to understand where you want to be and see if we can help you to get there. If we can't, I'm happy to point you in the right direction. So have a great day. Have a great weekend. Be smart. Be safe. And again, we'll see you Fridays, 8 a.m. We try and go live every time then. So ask us questions. If you're a new agent or a broker or anything, ask us a call. If you're having trouble with the deal, give us a call. Ask us a question. You know, we always like to figure out problems. So anyway, have a great day. Be smart. Be safe. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. Bye.